This vlog is a bit about my channel. There is background noise, so I'll put the phone on to just make sure. Yeah, it's just a bit explaining a bit about my YouTube channel and how my vlogs are all to anyone looking at them, they're all over the place. But back in the day, people used to say, "Oh, that's a bit random, isn't it?" Well, in YouTube land, you can be random because YouTube's got a search engine. So if you type in van life vlogs will come up. If you type in day trading vlogs come up, and you just watch the ones that. So, and my vlogs they are random, but I don't mind being random because of my varied interests, which are like van life, which is agency driving, truck driving, because I've been an agency driver for many years. I was an ex-multi-drop parcel bod for donkey's years. Just things like that. So, the driver shortage, also got an opinion on that. But then again, my vlogs are varied based on whatever was last night. There was a domain name auction, global auction, and obviously I own domain names, so that is of interest to me. So that I'll make vlogs about domain names, or that auction, or my perspective on it, based on what the domain names I own and the domain names that were for sale. I've had interest in number plates, personalised number plates, for nearly 40 years. Ever since I saw a one word number plate back in the day, decades ago. And it pretty much started off my interest in domain name, in number plate words, which is actually making number plates using the 0 as a O and a 1 as an I, which gives you a 5 in the prefix search engine of the UK number plates. That gives you, in the prefix, it gives you a 5. If you get the second prefix number plates, which is like a letter, a number, and 3 letters. If the number is 1, it gives you a 5-letter word as a personalised UK number plate. And there is a market for that, and people pay big money for personalised number plates in the UK. But that then took me towards domain names, because I wasn't into like the one number, one letters, premium number plates. I was into number plate words. And then in domain names, which is website addresses, you have no numbers, so just like straight words, which means, and they're global if you get the .com. So then I bought 20 5-letter .coms for reg fee back in the day, about 5 or 6 years ago. But I've got an interest in that, so my vlogs on this channel will be like, sometimes they'll be on domain names, sometimes they'll be on personalised number plates. If a big famous, if a number plate in the UK sells for big money, obviously I may talk about that. Van life, rented rooms. I've rented rooms in shared houses for over 20 years, so I know a bit about that. So, and then and because of the flexibility of agency work, as a driver as I was, it made paying or guaranteeing a landlord to pay so much per month rent when you didn't even know if you had a day's work or 2 days work that week made it difficult, which gave me no choice but to live in a vehicle. So I lived in a vehicle, and the only vehicle, some people will buy a camper van if they can afford it, and many will just live in whatever they've got. And what I had at the time was the car that I had, which was a car. So I lived in a car for about a year and a half, and that took me down the van life route. So I understand a bit about van life because I had the year and a half living in the car whilst working at the same time as an agency driver. So my vlogs are all over. They're mostly all over the place, but it's my interests. And then my domain names took me down because of domain names. In the domain name industry, and many people in the domain name industry bought cryptocurrency and Bitcoin early on in 2010 era. And so that then took me into crypto and Bitcoin, and I've traded Bitcoin on the stock market when it was okay to do so. But then that gives me my vlogs sometimes will be on Bitcoin price and how I check the Bitcoin price frequently enough. I've also had an interesting date in the stock market for many years, but done nothing much about it. I've owned a couple of stocks before now, but then that took me down towards the day trading route. When I day trade virtually most days of the week in a practice account, only because I can't afford to do it for real, but I still day trade in the practice account using live share prices. So that's a bit about the vlogs that I make based on my experience and my interests, and obviously I like a bit of football. And there's and in the UK we've got Premier League, so I've been interested in football pretty much from the start of the Premier League, which is about 20 odd years, 20 whatever it is. Well, 1992, so that's 29 years, isn't it? So sometimes I do Premier League predictions in the Premier League, and now we're in about the 5th or 6th week.